Hey, so I'm coming to you today. I'm going to show you an Airbnb room that I'm working on for myself, and it's still in the works. So I'm going to show you kind of in progress, and I'll tell you just a little bit about how it came about, because I know a lot of you are making your own Airbnbs. And it's nice to know that you're not alone in all the planning and like how many pieces are involved. And it's a lot of work to furnish. And this is even just one room. So I'm going to show you what it looks like halfway done and tell you kind of the plan and how it all came about. So let me turn around my camera. Oh, I think I can turn around my camera. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is like a little, here's Rob. This is a little teeny bedroom that was previously rented out full time. And this is going to be an Airbnb. So you can tell it's not very big. This is a queen bed right here. And that, I'm going to tell you, is all we started with, is this white bed and the paint color. And it's a white fan because it's hot in here, like even now. We had these drapes or these curtains, and they're actually stained. So you can see it maybe right there. So these are going to go away. I have some new ones to put up, and I'll tell you about that. We got a little window over here and a radiator. I'm going to talk to you about the challenges that came up, and this is the closet door back there. So the challenge for this was definitely that there's not a whole lot of space. And if somebody's traveling and they're coming in here and they want to make this room their own for a couple days or even a week, we need to make it functional, right? So number one way to expand the functionality is that we're going to take the side table and we're going to make it into a desk. So you're seeing it, like I said, halfway through. This was all newly ordered. Actually, this desk piece is just from Target. I had picked out one from West Elm that I was totally in love with. It was $400. I was like ready to bite the bullet. And then I wandered through Target and found this one. And actually the white one that I wanted was really a lot like this from West Elm, and it was back ordered. And then this one was literally on the shelf at Target for 95 bucks. So that was a steal. And I wanted to bring in some texture because I actually started with this pillow. This was like the inspiration for the whole thing. Inspiration for the whole thing was that I fell in love with this pillow. And it's like a really weird color combination, which is what I liked about it. I like that it has this light blue right here, and it's got this like fuchsia pink. And then they mix it with just these couple bands of this dark green. And it was just so weird that I kind of had to do it. And so from there, yeah, like I fell in love with this. You got to look at this. This pillow is like fuchsia velvet awesomeness. And here's a cool little tip. This is how it just turned out, which I didn't plan, is that this chair, let me get it the way that it works. This chair sits here at, so it sits here at the desk, and I could turn the pillow the other way so that it's pretty when you sit in it, but who's going to see that, right? So what happens is I put the pretty side, this awesome pleated side. You see that texture? I put that facing outward so that when you walk in the room, you get to see the awesome pleating, and you get the texture of the velvet pillow, you get the texture of the pleating, and you get the texture of this yumminess. I'm just so about all of the great like furry textures because they're so cozy. And when you're renting a room, that's what you want to think about, right? Is that these people are here, it's not their home. They want to enjoy it and feel cozy and homey. And the best one of the best ways to do that is to add in some texture so it's just more comfortable. Another way that we're going to do that, which this isn't out the way that it should be yet because I got to fill the duvet still, but we're doing this cozy blanket at the foot of the bed. This is just IKEA. Ooh, $30 IKEA. And what I ended up doing is having all of the bedding be gray because I really wanted the room to feel, I'm eating my hair. Sorry. Eating my hair. Okay, so I really wanted the room to feel really calm, very simple. And so even though I've got like a fuchsia pillow and a blue side table, and we're going to add in a little bit of color, I wanted to make sure, the walls are really neutral. And the bedding, we've got a gray comforter and gray sheets. Show you right here, gray sheets, super simple, Target. I like gray sheets because I feel like they last longer, and so there are 2 rooms that, this will be the second room that's Airbnb'd in this space, in this unit, and I just do the same color gray in both rooms so that I've got extra sheets. I just flip them out. It doesn't matter which one it is, which bed it is. They're both queens and they're both dark gray. And then the comforter, the duvet, and the pillows have these cool little dingle balls on them because I like it, and because it adds texture. And it's like the little details are what make it feel more like a home and less like it's this sterile thing, which is what we want to avoid when it's Airbnb, right? So let me show you what else we got. We're gonna, there's gonna be a plant in the corner, but right now there's this cool little plants. Plants are great. They're super important because plants give dimension. They make the room feel alive, so it's not super stagnant, because plants are always growing, changing. Clearly they help the air quality, which is always a bonus. So we've got this cool little pokey aloe plant with good texture all its own, and it's in concrete, which I love. And I had something else. I think I've ordered something else that's going to be concrete. I already forgot what it is. Maybe I'll come back and show you later. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip you around one more time here. What we're going to do is this above the desk. So I don't know if this art piece is staying here. It actually might. I like it leaning there, so that you don't have to hang it. I'm going to do something, I'm going to do some art like up above here that's really skinny and wide, and I'm probably going to do it black and white so that, again, it's really simple. And this, you know, this artwork is just something that I did like on a painting night, and then I'll put something in that frame, and that's a frame from IKEA as well, so really inexpensive but easy to use and easy to factor into the room. And then I'm going to show you the new lamp. This is so exciting. Wait, I gotta open it up. Let me flip you around so you're staring at me and not the lamp. I like fell in love with this thing. I don't know why. It's really simple, but I really, really like it. I'm gonna put it on here. It's actually not gonna go on here. Oh, I'm gonna put it where it goes, and then I'll show you. I'm climbing on the bed. Okay. Oh, you can't tell how cool it is. I gotta put the shade on it. So what I wanted with the lamp was I wanted interesting shape, but I didn't want it to be distracting to everything else that's happening. So it had to be really simple, but interesting at the same time. Oh my gosh, this finial giving me troubles. Okay, and actually this lamp was gonna go on the desk, but I got a better idea for it, so I'm gonna tell you what that is. I'll show you, it's so cool. Okay, all right, we're almost done. Screwing on the finial. Okay, forgive me if it's a little crooked, but oh my gosh. Yay! You're seeing what I'm seeing for the first time. Okay, let me turn you around. Oh, yeah, sorry, the shade is crooked, but isn't the base awesome? Look at that thing. Oh, it's just so clean and simple and interesting. And I really wanted, you know, we see the black there. I really wanted to echo that black, the contrast that you also see in the pillow, so that we've got a lot of light colors and calm and yay and wonderful. And then we've got like some dark black accents. And then here's the other thing. Is there any way you could help me out? The other thing is that going on this wall, I've had this thing forever. This is a vintage map of Denver. Rob, my Vanna. This is a vintage map of Denver. And look at how good the colors work. This was totally unplanned, people. This is what works when you just take what you have and use it. So how cool is this? They come to Denver, and you're a good Vanna. They come to Denver. They get a whole Denver map. They get like the colors and the simplicity. And then that's why we want something simple up here, because the map will do enough action. Thank you so much, Vanna. It's very appreciated. So, I'm going to flip you around one more time, and I'm going to tell you the cool thing that's happening above the desk. So have you ever seen, when you go into IKEA, those light fixtures that are like a cloud, and they're like these big sheets of paper, and you crumple them up? Yeah. Oh, the wall isn't textured, Mike. Well, I mean, it is. This is like, I don't know. This house is from 1892, and so it's like plaster craziness on here that our GC was supposed to fix when he did it, and he didn't do it, and it was just too late. So it's very, very textured. Maybe not in a good way, but we're working with it. So the light fixture, you crumple up these sheets, and they have wires in the edge, like there are stiff wires right in the edge there, and you crumple them up so that it looks like a cloud, and then you hang it from a single light bulb cord, right? And so what I'm going to do, yeah, ew, Mike, it's true. So right above here, we're going to have the light fixture hanging like a cloud, and then you'll have your desk that you can sit at and do all your work when you live here, and then you've got your bedside lamp over there, and it's all going to be accessible right from the bed. So there are two other things I want to show you before I let you go. The gray kind of works in here. It's actually going to go to green velvet because IKEA has them, and and I'm a little bit crazy about velvet right now because it's just so cozy. And it's this dark green that was in the pillow, this like evergreen green. It's so pretty. And I like the richness of it. So the other challenge was, okay, what else are you going to need if you're going to stay here in the room? You're going to probably want a TV. And like, where the heck do you put a TV? Because there's no more wall space. Look at this thing. So this is the edge of the window. There's that little guy, and look, like there's no room. So we got creative. Oh yeah, look how good of a Vanna you are. And we found this like 2-drawer shelf thing, and we're going to mount it in front of the window because I like it and it works. Let me give you a better view here. I'm going to get over the other side. So we're going to mount it in front of the window, and we're going to put the TV right on top right here so that we can have a nice big TV. And then we're going to I think I'm going to put a plant under here so that we have some dimensionality, and we're filling that kind of weird gap. And like layering over the window just is what it is. Thank you, Vanna.
A couple shelves.
What's that? Yeah, and those are drawers, although it looks like you could leave them raw, but those are drawers, so you could store something in there. Not that you really want to store when you're Airbnb, but it's nice for us to maybe put the remote in there or other things that they might need. And then the last thing that I want to point out is you want to have a full-length mirror for Airbnb people. They're travelers. And so we, rather than trying to put it on the floor somewhere or on the wall somewhere, I just went with the super simple solution of putting it over the door. I know there's a lot of, that's the air conditioner right there. Sorry about that. But putting it over the door, that way they've got a mirror that they can use, and you're kind of speaking to all of the pieces. The other thing is, gosh, I keep doing the flash instead of flipping the camera. The other thing that we're going to make sure that we do is have a clock. Like a night, I can't even think of the name because who uses them anymore. But if you're traveling and your phone goes out, how nice would it be to be able to walk into your room and actually know what time it is? And the one that I'm looking at is really simple. It kind of looks like a little piece of wood, and it has the time and the temperature, which in both Fahrenheit and Celsius, which I feel like that would be helpful because you don't know where you are, and it's easier to not have to leave the house to know what it's like outside. So you see me in progress of the Airbnb space here. We're getting really close. We're going to try to list it this weekend. But thanks for sharing the journey with me. My name is Mandy Straight. I do interior design. And what I really focus on is helping make it fit you. So while this is Airbnb and it's a little more generic because it's supposed to fit everyone, what I like to do is help you figure out what your favorite design is. Not for a label, but for yourself. And I am starting a group design coaching call, which is called Interior Doc. Like I'm your design decorating doctor, and I'm going to cure the common home. And so I would love for you to leave in the comments that you want to be a part of that. I can put you on the list. The landing page is like days away from done. It should be done by Thursday or Friday. And you can get to the landing page and purchase that. It's an hour call. You get to be on there with a limited number of people, and you get to ask me your questions, and I can help you solve them. So if you're dealing with an Airbnb, say, and you've got some challenges, or maybe it's just your house and you need some questions answered, and then you can race off and do it yourself, that's what I'm there for. I look forward to it. Again, my name is Mandy Straight, and I will put a link in the text that you can email if you want more information about Design Doc or about working with me. I'll show you the end when I get there. Night.